Hello. Hi. Welcome. This is Saint Spells. This is a game I got from itch.io. As always, I'm going to put all of the information here. I'll also put it down in the description box below. I think this is kind of like a VN dating sim thing with magic shit, which is absolutely my vibe. So let's just do it. Saint Spell Conservatory of Magic, a well-renowned school known for its vibrant student body and illustrious alumni. It hasn't been that long since you were discovered to be a spellcaster, someone capable of wielding magic. One day you were a mundane human, the next a practicing witch. In this day and age, it was definitely something that came as quite a surprise. After some trials, you were finally transferred into this magical university. Both nervous and excited, you hope you can make some friends by the end of this week. Though you don't know anyone as a transfer student, you're ready to make the best of it. Fill out your student ID. What's like... Well, I mean, my name is magical enough, that's fine. Addie, the baddie. There we go. Okay, cool. So we can pick our classes. Interesting. It's a little hard to read some of this. Okay, wait. Bellatrix, Polaris, Sirius, Regulus. I like Polaris. That's cool. We'll go with they pronoun. I'm feeling kind of mid today. This is math magic. We know I can't do math in real life. There's no way I could do math in magic life. Okay, let's... I like astrology, but I think alchemy is cool. And then healing. I hate history. I'm not taking history. Potions classes. Is that all I can do? Maybe I won't be a healer. Maybe I'll be... What's malediction? Do we know what malediction is? Do we know what malediction is? Oh, it's curses, Dedoy. Okay, wait. Potions is cool, but malediction in combat would be sick. All right, let's go with this. This is a bit of a weird spread, but it's fine. It's fine. I should get ready for tomorrow. You make your way down the halls of the Grand Conservatory with a fluttering heart. The small divots in the stone flooring cause the wheels of your suitcase to bump as it rolls by your side. It's quiet in the halls, the gentle tapping of your footsteps almost loud in comparison. If I could have checked in earlier, it would have been nicer. You wonder how much more alive the campus would feel in waking hours, though you imagine there would be students awake at any hour regardless. The House Polaris should be... Oh, hi! You look cool. Also a little scary, but... no less cool. Why, hello. Perhaps too caught up in the new environment, you hadn't noticed the dark-haired Anima approaching, seemingly coming from nowhere. You're new, aren't you? It's a wide smile. His sharp teeth reflect the light. It takes a moment for you to respond after your initial surprise. Oh, yes, I am. You are... He giggles at your response, though you're unsure of what he finds so amusing. Don't be so shy now. I'm Bugbear. Bugbear? What kind of name is that? You can't tell if his parents were exceedingly eccentric or if he's just playing you for a fool, though you suppose you can spy bare ears hidden amongst the mess of dark hair. I'm part of the new students' welcoming committee, so of course I'm here to welcome you. Welcome, and welcome to the wonderful Saint Spell, the magical conservatory with secrets abound. There's mysterious witches, friendly anima, angelic seraphims, devilish fiendish, and beautiful clock hearts aplenty. Dance and sing your heart's fill. Love them, hate them, befriend them all. Bugbear croons, beginning his one-man cheer team while clapping. You suppose you feel welcomed? Thank you? His red crescent-shaped eyes bore into you rather intensely. He doesn't glance away at all, and you have a distinct feeling of being watched despite him so obviously looking at you. You didn't think it possible, but his grin seemed to stretch even wider. Now that you've been welcomed, you should run along now, shouldn't you, the baddie? I'll be seeing you around. Love that. Everyone's gonna call me the baddie. He leaves without fanfare. Huh? Hey. Is he not going to help you actually check in? What kind of welcoming committee is that? You give a disgruntled huff, but stroll further down the hallway. You find a campus map at some point, you figure. Dots. Okay. This doesn't look good. After a good amount of wandering, you do find the office of the Student Welcoming Committee, but the lights are closed. It appears to be after hours. Thankfully, though, there is an older staff member waiting by its doors, noticing your approach. Ah, you're the new student, aren't you? Somehow this scenario feels a bit familiar. The office is closed right now, but I'm here to receive you. They smile a bit apologetically. Usually we have student volunteers during the start of the semester, but since you're transferring in, we only have faculty on hand right now. Kindly, they hand you a lanyard and your student spellbook. You must be wanting to rest. Come with me. I'll show you your house. Ooh. House Polaris. We light the way. Cool. So you'll be joining Polaris, I hear. I'll tell you a little bit about the house. Proud, wise, and clever, House Polaris prizes the study of magic's unique relationship with science. Polaris students cross paths often with residents of the grotto, as many Polaris students involved with super-mundane botany, magical aquabiology, and esoteric mycology are known to take up assistance apprenticeships in the thaumaturgical agricultural grounds. Members of House Polaris also often specialize in arithmancy, astrology, cryptozoology, gemology, ancient runology, and alchemy. I'm taking 2 of those classes, I think. Polaris students live in the Cobalt Tower, a tall and stately structure located on a hilltop overlooking the campus grounds. The tower is lush, with the house's traditional blue hydrangea bushes and veined brick walls. Oh, vined. That said vined, not veined. Veined would be weird. Okay, the house heraldry is the blue hydrangea, and members wear steel blue crests on formal dress days. Since it's getting late, I'll get you checked in now. Welcome to Polaris. Okay, thanks. Reaching your dorm room, you begin to settle in. Despite that strange first encounter, you can't wait to see what St. Spell has in store. Today's Monday. You have alchemy. Go to class? Probably should go to class. Who would you like to approach? Oh, okay. This guy, I like the jewelry. This person, do they have fluffy ears, or is it a scarf? I can't really tell. This person has a hat, which is neat. This person looks very sweet. So does this person. I like their eye color. This is a top hat, which is pretty great. Is she sad, or her eyes just blue? I think her eyes are just blue. This guy looks like a punk. Kind of like it. This guy has like a fro, maybe? Oh no, I think he has antlers. We have to talk to Antler Friend. While minding your own business, you hear a distressed muttering. Yes, I knew it. How did I get this question wrong? I thought I saw this somewhere in the book. A fiendish is agonizing over a piece of paper not too far away. His tail swishes back and forth like a cat's. Oh, he's a tiefling. Though you can't make out all the text, you can see History of Magic stamped on the top. When he lowers the quiz, you catch a glimpse of a sad-looking score. The student looks rather preoccupied with it. Approach or ignore. I mean, I do want to approach this friend. Oh, he looks so cool. He's wearing plaid also. I love plaid. You approach him, but he doesn't seem to be aware of your proximity. How do you get his attention? Tap him on the shoulder. Keep your hands to yourself. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's a secret about me. This is super weird, but I struggle to verbalize to new people. So I wave or I'll tap on shoulder because I don't know why I have such a bad anxiety, like, speaking aloud, but I just can't do it. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. Anyway, yeah, probably tap on the shoulder. Ah! He flinches when you touch him, slapping your hand away. When he gets over his initial shock, his eyes narrow with suspicion. Who are you? What do you want? You explain how you overheard him and spotted his quiz. He looks glum. Oh, this. He limply raises the sheet of paper. I've been having a hard time in history of magic. Most of my classes, actually, but this one in particular. I think at the rate I'm going, I won't be able to pass my future assessments. The situation sounds rather dire, especially if his grades look anything like his quiz grade. Other quizzes and exams are fast approaching. Perhaps you can offer some assistance to get his grades above passing. My intelligence is pretty high. We studied together. Maybe you should try studying harder. Fuck, that's so mean. Let's study together. You're not a good enough student to make such an offer. Oh. Maybe study harder? You're not wrong, but you could stand to share your wisdom if you're gonna say it like that. He seems thrown for a loop by your words, but he's considering them seriously nonetheless. Well, I'm gonna need all the help I can get, and I guess having one potential study buddy is better than having none. The skepticism hasn't left his eyes, and his tone is still reluctant. Let me ask you one thing. When you came over, were you expecting to get something out of talking to me? Why would I? And if I did? Ooh, woo. No, that's too bold. I can't say something like that. No, why would I? He narrows his eyes, but his gaze is less sharp now. It's nothing. I was just curious. I'll take your word for it. He stands and offers a hand. I'm Simon. Oh, I love that name. Sorry for not introducing myself earlier. What's your name? You shake his hand and introduce yourself. Let's meet up soon, and I can go over what I need help with. Simon lets go of your hand. You notice there's a piece of paper left in your palm. See you around, Addie. And with that, he's gone, leaving only a name and a vague plan for a study session. The scrap of paper has a phone number scribbled across it. As you register Simon's number into your phone, you hold out hope he'll actually turn up whenever you agree to meet. Oh my gosh, that was cute. Okay. The human body is a complex formula. To recreate one is nearly impossible, let alone being extremely dangerous. You're almost dozing off when... You, the baddie! Oh my god. I would love if my professors called me the baddie. Oh my god, that'd be incredible. How much water does the average adult human body have? Oh, fuck. I know how much water we should drink on average. How much water do we... I know our body is 70% water. Oh no. I'm gonna look real stupid to pretty much everybody here. I don't know. Let's go in the middle, I guess. The professor quirks an eyebrow. A lucky guess. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. How much carbon? Oh, fuck. I don't know anything about carbon. Carbon, I mean, we're carbon-based life forms, but just because carbon is the base does not mean it's the... Wait. Does it mean it's the majority if it's the base? But everything here is a carbon-based life form, no? Isn't that right? Is that not right? Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, I have to remind everybody, just to be clear, I did not have science classes until I was in high school, because I went to a Catholic school when I was in middle school. So I had like very basic science, elementary science, and then no science at all because it was all replaced with religion classes. And then I had like high school level science, of which I got D's and C's. Like, I was not doing good. I went from a straight A student to like barely good enough to graduate very quickly. Anyway, I sure, a lot, I guess. Why not? Wrong, not bad, but not nearly good enough. The professor turns back to the class, pointing their wand on the board. Yeesh, I wonder how you expected me to know all that. You feel your intelligence increasing. Oh, well, I got smarter at least. 10 a.m. You have combat and defense magic. Go to class? Fuck yes. Who would you like to approach? Oh my gosh. Well, okay, I see a cat boy right away, which is exciting. I do think this girl's like a princess of some kind. Wait, are there two cat? Is this a cat boy too? And this is a cat boy? Oh my god. A plethora of choices. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'll approach this person, I think. On your way to class, you glance out the window. You haven't yet appreciated the view from the upper floors, but it's so beautiful and quiet. Suddenly, you're startled by a face looking straight at you through the glass. Ah! You jump back as you see a Nephilim staring right at you. Although he looks friendly enough, you're still a little frightened coming down from your rush of adrenaline. Huh? You notice the Nephilim is tapping on the window and making strange motions. You're uncertain as to what he wants exactly. The more you try to focus, the more evident it becomes that the little strained faces or overly dramatic pull motions are a clear indication he wants you to open the window. Oh. Apparently it's locked from the outside. I see. Pretend you never saw anything and walk away. I'm gonna open the window. Here, let me help. The window is jammed at first as if it hadn't been opened in a long time, but you manage to pry it open, jumping back just in time before he jumps into the hallway. A large smile decorates his face. He's so cute. It was just his hair. It wasn't ears. Thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. You're about to disagree, given that you merely opened a window, and perhaps question what he was doing outside a high floor when you're suddenly enveloped into the other's warm embrace. Oh, hug. I would have gone splat. Or maybe not. Here's the thank you gift for saving me. He detaches himself, digging around his pockets before taking out a half-eaten cookie. He thrusts it in your hands. You can't help but feel your lips quirk in mild disgust. You didn't have to give me a half-eaten... Don't worry about it. Consider it a gift from me to you. It's a big thank you. But this is yours. Don't you, want to finish eating it? Yeah, but, well, you saved me, so you get to keep it. You feel a little bad because he keeps staring at the cookie with hunger in his eyes. I don't even know your name. You blurt out instead, awkwardly holding the cookie to yourself. My name is Eris. You can give me a cookie the next time for giving you that one. But you just said it was a thank you gift, and you only gave me half of it. Ling is waiting for me. I gotta go. See ya. You get attacked with another hug from the Nephilim before he pulls away and runs off. You watch him sprint down the hallway and disappear from view. As you stand there, you're unsure of what to do next. Honestly fair. All right, students, gather round. Today we'll be doing a live demonstration. The class falls silent. The baddie! Oh, fuck. Hey, I'm still new. Ah! You get biffed in the fucking face. Some people in the class gasp in horror as you fall back, your face aching. Is that blood? You vaguely wonder as yes, blood trickles from your temple. You're released from the throbbing pain in your head as you fade to blissful unconsciousness. Oh, good. I've been unconscious for an hour. You wake up at the infirmary. Nursing your wounds, you crawl out of bed to continue on with your day. Oh my god. It's noon. It's high noon. Who do you want to spend lunchtime with? Ooh. Okay, so these are the two I talked to. Oh, this is the first person that I interacted with. I like Deer Boy. I'm gonna talk to him. Or the demon boy. You find Simon at the fields. You decide to have lunch outside today, enjoying some fresh air and good weather. Other students seem to have the same idea as they trickle out to the field, finding spots at outdoor tables or settling in the grass. Among these students, you see a familiar plaid-clad figure with a lunchbox in his lap. He scopes the field in front of him before opting to turn his head over his shoulder. That's when Simon spots you, giving you a small wave. Hey there, Addie. He greets you when you make your way over and sit with him in the grass. Great minds think alike, huh? Letting weather this nice go to waste would be a shame. It'd be more of a shame not to spend this time with you. Ooh, that's so flirty. Do you ever have a lunch at the cafeteria instead of anywhere else besides it? This is too bold. This is too bold and flirty for like this is my first time talking to this person, really, you know. So I'll be calm. Yeah, I've never had good memories at eating in school cafeterias. Simon shrugs, his expression turning wistful. My bullies liked eating there most of the time, for one. I got pretty good at finding my own spots to minimize potential run-ins with them. He shrugs nonchalantly. I guess the habit just stuck. Honestly, fair. Kind of same, actually. I would avoid the school cafeteria at my high school for as much as I could. You both start eating, but even for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Simon seems unusually quick to scarf down his food. He seems more conscious about his pace when he brings out a Tupperware box with baby carrots and some dip. Make sure you chew your food through. I'm not his mom. What's the rush? That's kind of gross. What's the rush? What's up? I eat fast too, to be fair, so. Oh, there's no rush right now anyway. His expression turns wistful. I juggled a lot of jobs before I came here, a lot of which had pretty short meal periods, so it just became habit. Simon munches his carrots at a more leisurely pace, mindful of your words. You lapse into a comfortable silence as you near the end of your lunch period. Simon starts packing up his items. He starts hesitantly, hazarding a glance your way. Do you want to have lunch together again? It doesn't have to be tomorrow, but whenever you're up for it. Oh, that's so sweet. I think it's hitting me how lonely it could get having meals by myself day in and day out. Oh my gosh, yeah, of course. I'll be your friend. You're so cute. Yeah. He gives a bright smile. Really? He curbs his enthusiasm and clears his throat. I mean, great. I'm looking forward to it. Simon rises to his feet and stretches before picking up his lunchbox. This was nice. I'll see you around, okay? With that, he takes his leave. Oh my goodness, that was so sweet and cute. I like that. You're already done with classes for the day. What do you do? I can do whatever the fuck I want. Okay, this is like have a stroll outside. This is play with animals. This is also play with animals or get lost in a forest. This is study. This is combat training. This is going to the infirmary. Cooking. Well, maybe this is go to a class I don't have. This might be self-study or go to bed. I wanna play with animals. You're at the gardens. You wander around the gardens a bit, appreciating the beauty of the flowers. You can feel your charisma increasing. Oh, really? While sending a chill down your spine, a random entity flies past your head. By the time you turn around, it's no longer in sight. What? Did something big just... Oh, wait. You suppose this kind of circumstance is quite normal around here. There are some others around, but it doesn't seem like they noticed anything. You hear a shushing sound from nearby and turn to see a pair of glistening yet cold eyes staring at you. Oh, you're pretty. I like your antlers. He places a finger in front of his lips, signaling you to remain silent. When you look more closely, you realize his expression is that of pleading. Oh, or... Please, be quiet for a bit. Nodding, you keep silent, slowly understanding the situation when the spirit floats past. What's more, the spirit looks angry. As the spirit floats further away, you face the person in question properly, raising an eyebrow in curiosity. It seems like he catches on to the signal, and unlike a moment ago, he's now looking everywhere but at you. Though curious, you figure that he doesn't need to share if he doesn't want to. However, he eventually climbs out of his hiding spot. Pardon me for my rudeness. Thank you for keeping my cover. Yeah, it's fine. That was weird. No, it's fine. We're cool. I'll help. You don't have to explain the situation if you don't want to. Like, we're fine. His eyes glisten again when he hears that. This time, they weren't as cold as before. He lets out a small laugh, as if he's relieved of some pent-up tension. Nonetheless, thank you. I'm Hui. Sorry we had to meet in such an informal situation. No apologies needed, Hui. I'm Addie. You're cut off as the dragon anima suddenly turns his body away. Oh, he's a dragon. You turn around as well to see the angered spirit. Probably heard your conversation. I'll see you around. He speaks in a calm and cool manner, as if he isn't being chased by a vengeful creature. You're very impressed. After his goodbye, he dashes away as he entered the scene. Intriguing. Okay. You're already done with classes. What do you do? Well, that's not what I thought was gonna happen. I'm kind of sore from like getting beat up. I'm gonna train. You're at the arena. Exercise, practice magic, be a delinquent. I think I'm gonna exercise because I don't even know what donked me in the dome. It might have been magic, but it also might have just been like that guy's fist in my temple. I don't know. I'm gonna exercise. You have an injury. What do you do? Oh, I can't even be here. I'm still hurt. Fuck. I'll go here, I guess. You're in the forest. Practice magic, eat questionable shrooms. I'm gonna practice magic. You can feel your intelligence increasing. Oh, okay. You're spotted by a friendly gardener with a vibrant pink hat and giant garden shears. Oh, cool. He approaches, waving a hand to catch your attention. Hey, watch the plants over here, please. Startled, you begin to back away. Oh, you don't have to leave. I'm almost done in this area. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm a little bored, actually. Could use a break. Okay. What are you doing all here in your lonesome anyhow? I'm just vibing. That's what they all say. You really don't want to work, do you? What are they gonna do? Expel me? Look, you don't gotta tell me. Actually, talking to flowers might help if you're shy. The flowers? Oh yeah, social little guys. Read somewhere that talking helps them grow faster. And I guess you also do some growing of your own, so win-win. His gaze sweeps over a nearby bush. With a quick snip, he procures a yellow flower. The daffodil here is supposed to symbolize new beginnings. Things may have not gone according to plan for you, but you can always try again. Oh, I'll accept it. Okay, it's the right time. So, I used to teach, like, outdoor painting classes, and that was really fun, but, one of the days, nobody showed up for class, and it was starting to get, like, you know, more close to, like, middle of summer or whatever, so I just, like, I was like, well, no one's gonna show up, it's fine, so I just started painting on my own, and then, I was like in my young 20s, like 23 maybe. And some like teenage boy, maybe he was 16 at oldest, right? He like comes over to me and he gave me like a little bouquet of daffodils. And he was like, I noticed no one showed up for your painting class, and I wanted to say that I like hope you have a good day anyway. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so sweet. So now I'm kind of like fond of daffodils because of that moment. But yeah, I didn't realize at the time that he was like definitely flirting with me. I was just like, oh my gosh, this kid is so nice. But yeah, anyway, journeys. I will take the daffodil. Don't knock the technique till you try it. Hope it helps. I should go now. I don't want to get fired. See ya. Okay, bye. Cool. I was out here until 6 p.m. It's now after school. Extracurriculars are now in session. What do you do? Ooh. Extracurricular. I can't make myself stronger. I want to cook though. Let's try to cook. Cook something, steal food, work study. Let's cook something. You will not die this winter. Oh my god, it was so like intense. I don't know. You can feel your charisma increasing. That's nice. Is cooking charismatic? That seems like cooking seems like a separate skill than like to charisma, right? I don't know. It's now the evening. You have some free time before the day ends. Huh. Let's hang out with the boy, right? You exchange sparse text messages with Simon, mostly asking about potential topics of study. From his reluctance to delve into specifics, you correctly deduce that he simply needs help in general. Armed with the information, you meet Simon with a rough outline of how best to assist his studying. Simon arrives on time, and you appreciate his punctuality, if nothing else. He's dressed in a similar outfit as when you first saw him, a black long-sleeve shirt, tucked in, a plaid shirt over it, with sleeves rolled up, jeans, and worn sneakers. Hey. His greeting is a little stilted. You don't miss the reluctance in his voice, but more than anything, he sounds wary. It's likely that you need to ease Simon in before getting the session underway. Let's get started. Weren't you wearing the same? Let's, ease him in, I guess. Were you wearing the same shirt? It's not the same shirt. Simon rears back in his seat in dismay. Come on, even I do laundry, and I'll have you know that I happen to like this one in particular. You stare at him awkwardly until he relents. His tail flicks back and forth, agitated but not aggressive. Simon relents, looking aside. I like plaid, end of story. Honestly, vibes. I have so many plaid shirts, you didn't even know. You get settled in yourself, pulling out your own materials before requesting that Simon take out his previous quiz. He gulps, but he complies, pulling the slightly crumpled sheet from his backpack. You review his answers, red marks from the grader almost abrasive on the sheet. It seems Simon's forte doesn't lie in memorizing dates or names, but you notice the questions he did get right are more conceptual. You point this out to him. Simon blinks back at you. I'm not good at straight-up memorization. The admission feels like a point of shame for him. When you have all those dates right next to each other, they just kind of start blending together to me. Staring at my notes usually doesn't help all that much either. That's definitely a concern, especially when you know there are a number of important dates that will certainly be on the upcoming assessment. You consider what Simon just told you before going through your supplies. From your own bag, you retrieve pens and blank note cards. Oh man, I haven't used these in years. Simon's remark comes off as joking, but you raise an eyebrow. This seems to be enough for him to give another confession. I wasn't really good at studying in advance, so flashcards always felt like extra time and effort. There's no time like the present. Do you have a better alternative? Do you have any good study tactics? Yikes. Oh, man. I don't want to be mean to this person I just met. If I was closer to him, I might say, bro, you are so bad at studying. But no, we're not that close. So I'll say this. No time like the present, unless you have a better alternative? Simon wilts a bit at your words. No, not really. He's honest about it, if nothing else. He takes the note cards and pens from you. I don't know. I guess we'll see if this works. You guide Simon through making effective flashcards. One stack is for dates and their associated events. The second stack is dedicated to events and their corresponding details. Simon mutters out what he writes as he makes the cards, sometimes drumming his fingers against the table thoughtfully. Once he's done, he starts to go through the cards. Though discouraged every time he doesn't know an answer, you push him to review. He gets through the event detail cards faster than the date event cards. Once he's done with both, you take both stacks and shuffle them together into one deck. He lets out a dread-filled eep as he watches you. Take it one card at a time. If you think this is bad, wait till the final. No, can we just be a nice person? One card at a time. Simon repeats after you. He breathes in deep, rubs his hands together furiously to psych himself up. Okay, here goes. It goes a little slow at first. Simon cringes with every wrong card that you set aside to be reviewed in a subsequent round. However, he re-steels himself every time, and you keep going. As you talk through the information with every card, Simon slowly starts to get a better handle for recognizing the information. By the time you get all the cards he missed in round 1, he's sitting up straighter and is more attentive. The second round goes faster, and Simon dwells less on his misses. It takes another 2 rounds for you to get through all the cards, but at the end, he lets out a cheer. I did it! He's quick to amend the statement. With your help, of course. You hand him the flashcards. This is already going to be way better than the last quiz. I'll have a good chance of passing. Good luck with that, or why settle for just passing? I don't think I would. I think this is weird. I don't think I would say either of these. Why settle for just pass? That seems like a weird way to. Whatever. Why settle? He rubs a horn, a little skittish. Well, I mean, you gotta set goals increment. Exactly. That's what you should do. If I set my expectations too high right off the bat, it's gonna suck when I don't meet it. Exactly. Okay, you conclude the session there. You give him other handy resources. Considering how much he moves his hands, it's possible making flashcards is the best way for him to study. He takes in every word, nodding as you continue. He rubs the back of his head, his lips pursed. Okay, that's a lot, but I'll try to remember it all. He pauses before clearing his throat. Thanks for helping me out. You tell him it's no problem, but he eyes you. You went through the trouble of tutoring me. You're not gonna, ask for anything in return? No need, just get a passing score, jokingly start. Yeah, I would make it a joke. Yeah, well, my fees are blah, 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 blah. You must sign this contract. Blah, 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 blah. Fees? Simon echoes you in alarm. Hold your horses. You should have told me something like that before he said, oh, he's not. He takes it literally. I might be doing a work study right now, but even then, you interrupt to clarify you were joking. His expression sours a little. Oh. Well, I'd appreciate it if you didn't pull stuff like that without giving me a warning. I'm sorry. I didn't know you would take it literally. I'm sorry. He seems bitter. As you wrap up, Simon stuffs his hands into his pockets. Guess we'll have to find out how I do on the next quiz. He gives a tentative smile. Wish me luck? And you do. He seems satisfied. Good luck to you too. You probably won't need it considering your study session, but you can never be too safe. You bid him goodbye. You think you feel his gaze on you as you're walking away, but when you look over your shoulder, he's walking in the opposite direction. You hope for good grades for the both of you in the coming days, but you hope a lot more for Simon. May his efforts pay off and he gets the grade he wants. Oh my god, we studied until 10 at night? Holy crap! That's a long study set. I don't know. Well, this is like college, right? So maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. Monday's now over. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was a fun little journey we had. Let me know if I should continue this little game. I think this is so cute. I love the pixel art. I had a great time. This was good. Let me know if you have visual novels that you would like me to try out. And we'll vibe another time. Okay. Bye. See ya.